Okay, so hopefully everyone can see me and hear me. That would be great. Right before this, I was just listening to some music that makes me happy. For those of you who know the song Waymaker, um, I was just getting in my gratitude space because I'm truly so grateful that this company exists. And what I'm about to share with you tonight, it's a little bit more than a company to me. I have really found myself with this company, and I could go to church on this, but this is not a church meeting. This is a business meeting, and I want to kind of give you a bird's eye view of why I love it here and why this is where I am to stay. So NAVAN is all about making way for the good. We are a simple yet disruptive concept. This company was created to take all of the complexities, all of the guesswork, all of the confusion out of the process. It was created to be a place where you could just trust. You could trust that what we were saying we were going to do is what we were going to do. And that we were just going to be a better company. For those of you who are familiar with the concept of like Chick-fil-A, the whole idea was kind of be the Chick-fil-A of the network marketing industry. So if you guys are familiar with the industry of network marketing, then maybe you've had an experience in it, or maybe you haven't, but you've heard of one. And so our goal was to make the experience of network marketing one that was designed to help you and your families live a better life. So, you might hear that we're biblically based, guys. All that really means is that we are governed by biblical principles. That's really all that means. Just that we are here to do what we say we're going to do. Like I said, people are our first priority. This is really, really important. I love that what's important to corporate here and what's important to the company is that it's the membership that comes first. It's the members that are the assets. Our goal is to positively impact every person that we can, right? We just want to reach as many people as we possibly can. And community is our culture, meaning if we don't have a community of people who are thriving, then that's something that they're like the company is always going to assess and see how can we do better, how can we give more back. This company was more about fixing a lot of the holes in the industry that have existed for a long time. So I always laugh because when my mentor explains this concept to me, we're not in Kansas anymore. I'm from Washington, and before that I was born in Canada. I really had no idea about what we're not in Kansas anymore meant. But now that I get it, I really do get it. And what it means to me is like this is not like anything that you've ever experienced before. This company, this community, this movement is not only is it going to blow a lot of minds and it's going to disrupt the industry in a way that just raises the bar up and up and up, but it's not like anything you've ever experienced. And that's why sometimes we have a hard time explaining why we love it so much. I'm going to do my best tonight to show that to you, but truly it is a feeling. And once you've, entered the community, once you've become a part of it, you'll know what I mean. It's everything. It's the community, it's the products, and it is also the rewards plan, guys. This rewards plan, I'm gonna talk about it in a little bit, but this rewards plan has created so many stories of financial turnaround. It has changed so many people's income situation. It's created more money for people than really anything else that I've ever seen. So we'll go over that as well if that's something that interests you. But we talked about the people first always, so we're going to talk about something that's really important, which is if we care about people, we care about their bodies, right? And I think that the best way to really go into that is to talk about the products. So guys, I'm not a professional speaker, and I'm not a scientist, and I'm not a product guru, I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but when I talk about the products, for me it's about an experience of feeling better, right? And the philosophy that this company has, it makes a whole bunch of sense to me. Cleanse, restore, protect. Okay? Cleanse, restore, protect. It's all about doing what the body needed in the first place, right? It needed to be clean, it needed to have what it needs to function, and then we've got to protect it from a plethora of things out there that are that threaten our bodies on the daily. So here's the problem, okay? You can see on the screen, hopefully, if I've done this correctly, you can see on the screen that every single day we are exposed to over 70,000 different chemicals, right? 70,000, and that's just like that's a conservative statistic. There are definitely studies that say it's higher, but 70,000 different chemicals. And what we know from, you know, the media and society and different things we're told and taught is chemicals are not good for us, guys. They're not good for our bodies. They cause us to not be able to regenerate our cells. They cause us to not even be able to allow our cells to accept nutrients. It's just junk that you don't want, and that's how many we're exposed to. So that's the problem. It goes back to the womb. Okay, it really goes back to the womb, meaning babies before they're even born are exposed to this problem, this issue. But if I told you that there was something in a little bottle that you could take, you could just put under your tongue, it's tasteless, odorless, super simple to take, to use, would you take it? Would you say, yeah, that problem is important enough to me? You know, I've seen enough people that I know get sick, or I've seen enough people that I know spend a fortune in healthcare and for issues down the road that come along. Preventative health is important to me. You know, turning around my health situation is important to me. And if I said you could do it just by having this little bottle, and we just drop it in our mouths, or you can drop it in your water, would you do it? Is that something that you would look into? Because our biochemist, that's his title, he a long time ago basically decided this is a problem that's worth solving, and he started looking into something called zeolites. Now, I'm not going to go on and about it. The person who invited you would definitely have a video that they can send to you, and we have everything from a little basic video to a more sciencey video, so just let them know which one you want to see. But let me just tell you that his research has created so many, again, not making medical claims, but what you would consider to be miracles just by helping the body clean itself out and the cells regenerate, because a healthy body fixes itself. Once we remove the bad things, right, then we have to put the good things back in. And maybe something that you didn't know that I didn't know was that a high majority of adults are actually mineral deficient. This is why we have aches and pains, and we can get sore, and we'll have, like me specifically, I've dealt with shin splints for a very, very long time, ever really since I played soccer as a kid. And I didn't really ever understand why. I eventually kind of got used to it, but it sort of sucked. And when I started taking this particular product, I noticed that those started to go away. When I took this product as a post-workout, being that I've always been kind of active in the gym ever since I took my power back in my health, because believe it or not, I used to be over 180 pounds. And it was a very difficult road to come back from that. And I did it with the gym, but I was hard on my body. I was hard on my joints. I was hard on my muscles. And this particular product has been the most incredible post-workout that I've taken after any strenuous activity ever. It helps me be less sore. It helps my muscles recover. It's awesome. People with like leg pain and stuff like that, knee pain, this is incredible. Headaches, on and on and on. The list goes on. Ask the person who invited you to just put you in like our testimonial group or something. It'll blow your mind. This one always makes me laugh, because I think sometimes when we think about this particular product, we think about a list of things that are very youthful. It's like as you get older, your hormones can go out of whack, and especially your human growth hormone that your body naturally produces starts to decrease. Well, this is all about bringing youth back, right? So people over 25 find the most use out of this product. This product is incredible for improving energy, endurance. It can increase libido. That's, sort of why I laugh, because there's a lot of people who spend a lot of money on therapies and products that are supposed to do that for them, right? This can reduce excess body fat. So like those stubborn, what do you call them? Like spare tires around your waist. A lot of the time that's just from hormonal imbalance and things like that. So this can really help with that, right? Now I want to talk to you about something that, because I want to put this disclaimer out, we are not a CBD company by any means, right? But We do have a CBD line because we believe in the value of it, of protecting our body and reducing inflammation. CBD has so many incredible properties. And we've had a lot of people who have had experiences using CBD in the past, who maybe they weren't good experiences, or maybe they were, and they've come over to NAVAN, become a member here, started using our CBD, and just noticed that having a cleaner, organic product that they could trust, that had transparent certificates of analysis, was something that they did value, and it was something that did start to impact their lives. Now, all of our products in the CBD line are 100% THC free. So where a lot of people get that sort of misconception that CBD is going to give you that high or something like that, it won't. Ours won't. It's THC free. Ours is non-GMO, of course, and vegan certified. This one is my favorite, okay? I take this product every single day. I never miss a day, because who I am when I take it versus when I don't is night and day. I've struggled with ADHD for a very, very long time. A lot of the symptoms were very debilitating, trying to be a responsible adult, living a life of getting tasks done, focusing, and that went for work, that went for school, all of that. But I don't think I'm alone in that. I think there are a lot of people who deal with mental disorders having to do with attention, focus, brain fog, mood instability, irritation, things like that, where a product like this that helped with stabilizing mood, reducing stress, increasing mental focus and mental performance, on and on and on. Guys, this has nootropics, it has adaptogens, and if you don't know what those two things are, they're a rising trend in the space. Now look at this product, and I want you to just go back with me for a second. The whole point of this product was to create the most incredible, the cleanest energy drink on the planet. But what it became, because of the ingredients we chose to make it clean, just ended up being so much more than that. It's now a mind-body fuel. And I will not go off, like I will not take it. I will not consent to not living my life the way that I have got to since I started taking this product when we introduced it a few months ago. A few things that make it different, just for the people who want to know a little bit more information on it. Like I said, it enhanced mood, enhanced mental performance, very clean ingredients. Like we can show you the ingredients, they're incredible. And 0 sugars and 0 calories. And I know that excites a lot of people because energy drinks have been known to be very sugary. And I want to just clarify something. This is not jittery energy. This is not energy where you're going to have a crash. This is mental energy. This is that energy that you need to get through the push of the day. This is that energy that you need to get productive and, get off the couch and go get something done. It's not a body high. It is like mind electricity. It's amazing. Now, I'm going to be fully transparent with you. I am not the skincare queen, and that is simply because I don't usually have the patience to do a full skincare routine. But when Ella came into our product line, our portfolio, I wasn't overly actually thrilled about it. I wasn't. I was excited, I guess, that it was a natural replacement for a lot of the things that people already use. There's it's more about what's not in it than what is in it. But I wasn't super excited about it because I've just never really been a skincare person. However, that being said, the exfoliating scrub, which would be kind of like your daily thing, has drastically changed the health of my skin. And coming from somebody who really never had the patience to use anything else, that should say a lot. The serum, being that it's a mist, has been so incredibly easy for me to use. I'm not rubbing like a thick gel into my skin or something like that. It's just a serum. It illuminates. It helps with those fine lines and wrinkles, and I just love it. The mask, though, is my favorite, and I have been one of those people who didn't like using masks because I didn't like washing it off. It was just it was either really difficult to peel off, or it would, clump off, or whatever it was. This is so light, so clean, so quality, and my skin feels amazing after I use it. So I am actually now a fan of Ella. And like I said, it's about what it doesn't contain that's exciting, right? It doesn't contain all of these nasty things that a lot of other products do contain, right? And so it might just be one of those things that you're like, hey, I want to try that. I'm already spending money on skincare. I could always see if there's something that I like, that's better, that's cleaner, that's good for my skin. Now, we talked about the product array, and I really, really want to express to you that our products, they are life-changing, they are impactful, right? They are incredible. They have changed lives, not only just within this company, but so many lives that I know, including mine personally. And if you want to be a member at NAVAN, you can get wholesale pricing on those products, right? If you want to integrate those products into your life, you can be a member and get that wholesale pricing. You don't have to. We do have, obviously, the retail option, and you can totally just, purchase at retail and enjoy it that way. But for those of you who like saving money, the member wholesale is definitely for you. Another cool thing about being a member is you now have unlocked the rewards plan. And I think we talk about the products in the previous category, but my favorite product of this entire thing is the rewards plan. And I'm going to tell you why in a second. But I really want you to know, first of all, that when I first fell into network marketing, it was not expected. Okay. It wasn't something that I decided I was just going to wake up and do one day. It was because I really had a need. It was because I really, really needed to make money. I needed to get out of the situation I was in. I was broke. And I was just kind of in a place where I had mentally ran out of just stamina and hope that I could continue doing what I was doing at my job, and I would be able to keep making it. Like, I was probably about 2 to 3 months from losing my place, right? Because I just had so much debt. And I had made some impulsive decisions to move from Canada back to Seattle. And so, long story short, I needed money. I needed money. And a friend offered for me to take a look at what he was doing on the side. And eventually, it took me a couple times to be open to it, because I was a bit of a stubborn lass. But once I actually got to the point where I just knew that there was not any other option, and enough was enough, and I was at my breaking point, and I just sort of said, well, why not? Because nothing else is working, right? And I jumped into this industry, and I got my, fanny handed to me a couple times. I definitely had many experiences where what somebody said it was going to be like was not what it was like. And I also had experiences where I was tested, and I had to grow, and I had to get new skills. But one thing I will tell you that has been consistent throughout my journey is that I have always been a hard worker. I have always tried. I have always put my best in, and I have always started to build a business, not only out of integrity, but help other people win as well. And here's what I'll tell you about the NAVAN Rewards Plan. I think there might just be somebody unmuted. If you could just mute yourself. So here's what I'll tell you about the rewards plan is that my team, my team has never made more money off of the volume that we have here in any other company. I myself have never made more money off of the volume that I've created in this company, and off of not just off of the volume, but on a consistent basis. And just to kind of give you an idea of that is, I've been in other companies where my volume, let's say it was 10,000, a 10,000 point team here would make $1,700, just residually. That's not including the other 3 ways we get paid. In other companies, that could be anywhere from 200 to 1,200. It was everywhere in between, and it was complicated, and it all, everything had to be just right, just balanced, so that it would work out. But here, it's simple by design, and you heard me say that earlier, but I'm going to show you what I mean. So there's really 4 ways that we get paid, and the first way that we get paid is by referring. When we refer somebody, when we enroll a new member on our team, whether they're going to be just a wholesale member for the products, or if they're going to be someone who wants to build this business with us or refer it to other people because they love it so much, we pay something called a customer acquisition bonus. And depending on which pack you choose, you're going to earn a customer acquisition bonus of 75, 125, or 250. All right. And like on the surface already, that looks pretty good. I would have been satisfied with just that. But our whole company philosophy is to make people's lives better just because we were here. And so because of that, one thing that's really important to us is helping people get their money back as quickly as possible so that they can just enjoy being a member of NAVAN. They can continue to decide what they want to do with it. So on promotional weeks, okay, we actually double the $4.99 and $9.99 pack customer acquisition bonuses. And so that kind of just goes for any combination of whatever you did. Like if you enrolled a $2.99 and a $4.99, the $4.99 would still double, even though it's not, you know, $4.99 specifically. It's any combination. So you can see how that could really turn around and create some life-changing money pretty quick for somebody in a tough situation. Just to give you an idea of what that looks like, if you came in on a $4.99 and 3 of your friends decided to get started on $4.99s, you'd earn 3 $250 cabs, and that would be $750, right? Now, the next one, no guessing, and this one makes me happy because, as I explained to you before, what my volume earned was not necessarily always consistent in other opportunities, right? And I believe we should be paid, you know, consistently for our work, and we should be paid well for our work. And there's really no other company that pays kind of the way that NAVAN does. And I don't think that that's necessarily something that, you know, we flash around and we hoorah about enough, because our company wasn't designed to just profit the ownership. Our company was really designed to give back to the membership. And so because of that, they created a comp plan that was one page only, and there was really no guessing. And you're going to see some columns here. That's fantastic. You see some rank names on the left side there. But what I really want you to look at is, if you look at the rank name and you kind of look over a little bit to the right, and you'll see the volume, right? The qualified OV, and then a little bit further to the right, you're going to see the monthly team commission. And if your jaw dropped, I'm with you, because I don't know a single I don't know a single other opportunity that I've been part of or seen where you would get that kind of payout on that kind of volume. All right, and that is simply just because, again, they really wanted to push back as much of the company's profit to the members, you know, to the asset. They consider the members to be the asset. The third way that we get paid, actually, give me 1 second. I want to roll back here for a second, because what's really cool, and as I'm looking at these rank names, I'm like, they're rank names. They're not people names. You don't see any people here. But on our team specifically, we have a lot of managers, we have a lot of directors, we have executives like Jackie Sortino, incredible woman. She's been dealing with epilepsy, you know, it's like since she was 2 years old. She's been on disability. She's had to pick up odd jobs and do things so that she could basically get by and maintain her medical benefits. And here she is with NAVAN, you know, earning, as an executive, earned $750. Do you think that could make a difference in her life? Absolutely. Sapphires, okay, like Denise, like Kendra, you know, countless sapphires. These are people who they had some really bad health issues. Okay, they were chronic pain warriors, and they tried a product, basically. It was CBD. They tried CBD, and it changed their entire life around. That sort of holistic healing changed their life around to the point where they then wanted to share it, because they saw that they could make an income with it and change their family's lives. They got on board. Now they're sapphires. Okay, a sapphire makes $1,700 just in this one way to get paid. All right, do you think that could change somebody's life? Absolutely. You think that could change somebody's Christmas? 100%. Okay, rubies. All right, emeralds. I want to talk about emerald for a second. We have an emerald on this team. Her name's Pam Staples. And there's nobody who works harder than Pam. Pam shows up for her team all the time. She would be here tonight, although I think she's wrangling kids. And she is now a single mom who has been able to pay off her car because of NAVAN. She's been able to pay off other debt because of NAVAN. She's been able to pay off other health appliances, things that she's invested in. She's been able to put food on her kids' table. She's been able to invest in dental work for herself, all holistic. And that woman, you know, I say that woman, she's my ride or die. She spares no expense to make sure that her not only her body is well taken care of because she's had thyroid issues, she's had Hashimoto's, and oh my gosh, tons of chronic issues all her life, but she also has really, really dedicated herself into making sure that her kids have the healthiest, supplements and food in their bodies as well. And so you think $8,000 as an emerald could change somebody's life? Absolutely, right? You think that that could maybe help somebody pay off some debt or open up some other options with what they could do with their time or give them more time to spend with their families? Absolutely. So the third way that we get paid, all right, and some of these people that I've just mentioned have experienced this amazing, amazing benefit, which is the rank advancement bonus. So if you go all the way to the right-hand side, you see that promotional rank advancement bonus there? Okay, our company has a bonus for every single rank you could hit. We just want to celebrate you. We want to celebrate your achievement. And we want to thank you for obviously bringing people to this community, to this movement, right? Sharing this with people who are ambitious. They have a servant heart. They're unusually determined. A lot of the time, faith-driven. These are people who are mountain movers, right? And we want to thank you for bringing those people to this community. So they created a rank bonus, right? Makes sense. And the cool thing about the way that NAVAN pays out is it's not over like a 12-month span, right? The longest that you would have to, maintain your bonus would be, I guess, probably 3 months for those higher ones. But like, I don't know about you, but would you be okay with receiving 200,000 like at the bottom there? I know that's thinking big, and I encourage you all to think big, but would you look at that 200,000 and say, yeah, no, I'd be pretty upset if if I had to wait, 3-4 months for that. I wouldn't, right? I would be fine receiving that over that time span. So it's all about how you look at it. I think that it's an incredible, gift that I'm grateful for. We have that fast start of the $100 if you are to achieve manager within your first 30 days, and then the additional $300 if you're to achieve director within your first 60 days. So just to help people get started and get started right, and the community of support is insane here. We want to help everyone get to manager because that is truly the building block of our business, helping people get their money back quickly. The fourth way we get paid, and I know I'm kind of speeding through this, so if you have questions, please ask. We have a full rewards plan training video as well. Don't just leave it to me. But the fourth way we get paid is customers rock. And all this means is retail, guys. So retail customer sales on the dollar, okay? Not on arbitrary business volume or something like that, but on the dollar of what your customer spends, you will earn 20%. Okay, so on the dollar of what your customer spends, you will earn 20%. Doesn't matter whether you're a, blue diamond, double diamond, Starfleet commander, or if you're a manager. You don't even have to be a manager to earn retail sales. You earn 20% on dollar. Pretty fantastic. So what I'm going to go ahead and just say here is it is time to make way for a company that puts you first, a closer community, and a better rewards plan. And guys, when this found me, that's exactly what I needed. Although I wasn't necessarily looking for it, I was looking for a place that I could trust. I was looking for a community that I could be part of that would just impact and improve my life. Wanted to go to the same places I was, wanted to be in a place where people weren't worried about putting food on the table and getting, trying to looking at the mail to pick up your bills wasn't scary, and experiences were, yeah, absolutely, of course, the money was not an object. I wanted to be around people who believed in those things, but believed in doing it the right way. And I believe that this company does, and I believe that they've shown that to you. So it is time to make way for the good. I appreciate you guys for hopping on board and watching this. Please get back with the person who invited you or who showed you this video, and just share, just share with them where you're at. Like, would you want to do this full time? Would you want to do this part time? Do you want to be a customer? Do you want to be a member, and actually take your life to the next height, to the next place where, man, you know what? A lot of people always tell us that we can't go. They try and belittle our dreams, but I don't want you to be small. I don't want you to think small, and I don't want you to treat other people small. So with that being said, have an amazing night, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Bye, guys.